Shalom. We want to
Shalom.
start off by giving our praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahushai,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Rakah,
Rakah,
Kadash.
Dash.
Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the house of David. Shalom to the elect. All right, this the brother Yatazakah, and I got my brother Kabar with me. You know, from the Living Waters camp down here in Atlanta. You know, and we're just gonna go into this little article, by Newsweek.com on how Esau pretty much trying to freeze human bodies. Like he can like he can preserve a speed. He trying to freeze himself to pretty much um, achieve immortality, man. All right, he's trying to basically be God, man. Just basic Uncle Esau shit, man.
That's right.
So the name of this article is called "Humans Could Be Frozen Alive and Thawed to Continue Living." Bro, how are you gonna do this? This is the base man. This is the base man.
That's right, man. That's the right Hebrew Edomite for you, man. That's just you supposed to be made fair out here, man.
Kind, bro. Kind. It says humans could be frozen alive and thawed to continue living. Says Russian company. This nigga's out his mind, man. You gotta take him out, bro. It says, in pursuit of life everlasting, some turn to God. It says others turn to science, or rather something science-ish. If you've ever hoped to be cryogenically frozen, you might come across a legal hurdle. While in which I looked this shit up earlier, bro, you could actually get frozen and preserved for $200,000. Yeah, but I don't know who in their right mind. Well, I mean, Edomite. We know they're not in their right mind, bro. Edomite is the only one who could want to do something like this. They think they think they're gonna actually be able to live forever, or they're gonna actually be able to uh, escape judgment of Yahweh Shemashah. Ultimately, that's really what it's about. It
That's
says,
right.
if you've ever hoped to be cryogenically frozen, you might come across a legal hurdle. While human cryonics is legal in several countries, you have to be dead before going into the cryonics tank. Cryonics tank, Salakia. Otherwise, freezing someone alive is tantamount to killing. So as it is, you can only get your dead body or head frozen, and when thawed, you still be dead. It says, this doesn't deter some people who simply hope to be cryopreserved until the day comes that humanity masters the art of resurrection. Bro, this nigga is wicked, bro.
Says humanity masters the art of resurrection. Like, wow, they just taking the most high out the equation, huh? Like, this is the humanity, right?
Right.
That's
But
just simple, man.
kind, bro. Kind. What it said, it said when we first started, it said in pursuit of life of everlasting, of in pursuit of life everlasting, some turn to God, others turn to science.
Right.
So this
Hey, man. It's like,
oh, go ahead, so like
like,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
Nah, it just reminds me of what you was talking about in camp. Like, for some, like, that skull got to get crushed in, man. By that serpent, you
Yeah.
got to just crush that skull. There's no, ain't no way that serpent gonna have to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You see where this thing is headed? Like, nah, man, they can't continue the way this thing is going.
No, bro. No, bro. These niggas are actually, these niggas like, bro. This is high level witchcraft. Like, this is high level demonic satanic shit. This nigga's the physical representation of Satan, bro. This nigga actually thinks that he could be. He's God, man. He's like bucking up against Yahweh Shem Yahshua on the maximum level, bro. Like You got to take this nigga down, bro. He's really out of it. He's off his rocker, bro.
Uh, and it's just it's Tawad, man. Just a beautiful thing because as wicked and profane as Esau is, that just shows you how wicked this kingdom is, man,
Yep.
and how close we is to the end of this thing.
Yep. That's right.
We got doing some shit like this, like like yeah, it's got to be it, man.
Yeah. He desperate. um.
Uh,
It says this didn't deter some people who simply hope to be cryopreserved until the day comes that humanity may master. So like humanity masters the art of resurrection, so scientists can reanimate them and cure their ailments, or upload their consciousness into the cloud, whichever comes first. Woo! Which goes hand in hand with that artificial intelligence and that in the mark of the beast, you know, because that's really ultimately what they want to do. They want to transfer your spirit, which is your thoughts, your memory, your personality onto a damn computer chip, and then preserve your body, you know, by freezing it, so to speak, and put the computer drive within your body to let you live based off this artificial this beast system, man. You know,
that's right.
um, and then it's crazy. They say reanimate, you know, and I've been watching that show Naruto. I was telling you, bro, you know, and they got something in there called reanimation jutsu, where pretty much, you know, they can bring themselves back to life. You know,
Right,
they
time.
they can bring the dead back to life. You know, so and that's what Esau trying to do. You know, niggas out his mind, not knowing that the spirit within is what gives you life, man. You know.
That's right, Doc.
It says, but for those of you who would prefer to go on ice before the immutability of brain death takes hold, there may be a legal loophole to help. According to the Telegraph, one company hopes to avoid that legal issue entirely by building a cryonics lab in a country where human euthanasia is legal. If Russia cryonics company Creo Russ manages to fund it, they plan to buy a bunker in Switzerland. Where we know in Switzerland they got a lot of them niggas over there taking the chip over there in Switzerland, man. Thousands of people over there in
Oh,
Switzerland got the chip. You know, it says
that's right.
and converted to a cryo preservation lab. People with 1 foot in the grave could fly in from around the world and be placed in a cryo preservation tank, awaiting the day when their otherwise fatal disease is cured and their body is revived to go on living. Bro, this shit just sound. This is amazing, bro. Like, I can't believe this nigga really thinks he's gonna do this shit, man. It's
Yeah, and it just shows the low level spirituality that Esau has, man. It's just straight carnal. You know
time,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Like nothing spiritual about this whole process. Like, yeah, let me just put you on ice for a while until we can figure out, like, man. I had a couple precepts. Whenever
Okay,
we
Con.
bring it
Let me see how much we got. It's a little bit more in the article. I'm just read a little bit more. I ain't gonna read the whole thing. It says, uh, Salakia. Um, Alternatively, they can consider being awoken when we can upload their consciousness to computers and we won't need our flesh prisons. I hear their day is near. Cryonics is the idea that you can use extremely low temperatures to preserve humans and animals through cryogenic freezing. It's basically like the premise of Futurama, but without the egg timer. However, the procedure is controversial, and the only humans that have been revived after cryogenic freezing are living embryos. Whew, my gosh, bro. That's sick, bro. So the Esau been out here freezing damn fucking embryos, bro, just to test and see if they will continue living at the preservation process, But it's been proven that 134 people have uh have been frozen, frozen alive pretty much. They went through this cryogenic process. It says the process would probably kill an adult in Switzerland, though, that could potentially be passed off as euthanasia. However, cryonics is unregulated, controversial, and unproven to work technically, though cryogenic freezing of non-humans can be used for less science fiction-y endeavors and is not synonymous with cryonics. Uh, yeah, so it tell you about how, freezing your body is $36,000 and a head will set you back 12,000. Um, so let's see, it's a little bit more on this. I'm gonna just get this last little paragraph. It says, "There's no guarantee that the Swiss pursuit of pre-mortem freezing will go anywhere, let alone conquer mortality. Perhaps the field of cryonics is just trading one eternal icy embrace for another." So yeah, that's pretty much the point on that. More of Master E's complete. His more of Master E's sorcery, man. What you had a precept out?
Con. Yeah, Esau, man, he got it all mapped out, don't he? Like,
You do. He think he do.
think he do, that's right.
Yup.
You had Ezekiel chapter 28.
Con. I was thinking of that. Con. Just
Con.
you want me to bring it out?
I can bring it up.
Okay, con. Start from 2.
I was gonna start at 3, but
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, you got it. Okay, con. I just wanted to see where you wanted to go.
yeah, I was gonna go for probably like 3 or like 6.
Okay, con. You got it, bro.
This is book of Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 3. It says, "Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
There is no secret that they can hide from thee."
Yep. Hey, and Daniel, that was a wise prophet, bro. Shit, Daniel, he was breaking down dreams and visions that King Nebuchadnezzar was having, man. Shit, all the high uh prestigious men of King Nebuchadnezzar's government, they couldn't even break them. They couldn't break the dreams down, but Daniel was breaking them down. But it says this nigga is wiser than Daniel.
Time. Yeah, that's powerful right there.
Time.
It says, verse 4, it says, "With thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver to thy treasures."
Yeah, with thy wisdom and thy understanding on the left hand side, he got in his riches. Cause this nigga, he don't have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on the right hand side. He got it on the look. This a prime example of him getting riches and getting treasures off his wisdom and understanding on the left hand side is somebody paying $200,000 or $36,000 to go through the process of being frozen, man. That's getting riches on through your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. On the left hand side, and treasures on the left hand side.
That's right. Time. Verse 5, it says, "But thy great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches."
And thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. So this nigga mind, in his mind, he's puffed up because he's done through all his witchcraft, his sorcery, all his spells, his demonic, satanic agendas, his enterprise. He's built and established countries. He's built and established his military might. He's built and established his a whole philosophy. He's built and established world dominance to the point where he's puffed up to where he feel like I'm on God's level. Well, look what my wisdom and knowledge and understanding done got me. I done got the whole substance of the earth pretty much. The whole earth is in my hands through my wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So I can do anything I want, man. I can go to another planet if I want to. You know, I can actually, create. I can create my own being. That's ultimately what he's trying to do. You know.
That's right. That's right. In this 8, verse 6, it says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of the Most High."
And that's what this nigga doing right now, prime. So this nigga done got he done ran the bag up, like Jake like to say, he done ran the bag up to a point where he feel like he can't be touched. He's untouchable now. Well he can invest money into, well, look, they put in billions and billions and trillions of dollars into a space force to try to actually fight against the Messiah, man. All right. Then they put in billions and billions of dollars into freezing human beings and try to transfer their consciousness into another body, man, or freeze a body, and through the freezing process find some kind of solution to heal their disease, ailment or disease, and transfer the consciousness into that body, man. This nigga actually thinks that he can be God, that he can achieve immortality through his left hand side knowledge, man. You know,
Uh, these might gotta go, man.
kind, bro.
It's like just a pride. They don't even see that they really being they Most High's in control of this thing, man. They think that they in control.
Right.
Most High, he just got them. You know what I'm saying? They loosen for that little season. Pursuant to Revelation. Was it the 20th chapter? So
Kind.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they think they doing something, but ultimately, the Most High is making it. So this is, you have to do this. This is not even an option.
Right.
Like you were commanded to be this wicked.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just so you could just get your ass obliterated. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Pretty much. Yep. Yep. Send you up for the okie doke.
Uh,
Yep. I got a quick precept for you, because you said that. You made me think of this. I think it's Isaiah 47 and 10. Yeah, here we go right here. This let me see if I should start up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna start at 10. This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, None seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me."
that's right. And that's just the nature, man, of the wicked. These red Hebrew Edomites. You know what I'm saying? They just, they really Satan, man. And like the Satanists, their whole belief system is based upon just worshiping themselves.
Right,
You know,
bro.
and it says thy wisdom, thy knowledge. It says it had perverted thee.
Yep.
Like that. What we just brought out in the book of Ezekiel, the 28th chapter, how you were wiser than Daniel, but that wisdom and knowledge, all it did was perverted the wicked. It ain't doing nothing positive for them.
Right. Right. That's right, That's right. I'm gonna read down to 13, Baba Kasha. Verse 11, it says, "Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know."
You got it.
So yeah, and this, like the ox said, this Yahweh Shema Shah send your ass up for the okie doke. He pretty much allowing you to be puffed up in your mind to the point where you feel like you can't be touched, just so he can touch your ass and bring you down, just so he can hit you from the blind side, man. The Heavenly Father pretty much just setting your ass up to make your destruction that much more heavier,
That's right.
It says, verse 12, "Stand now with thine enchantments," which this is prime example of some of his enchantments. All right, let's go into this word enchantments real quick. All right, say, "Stand now with thine enchantments," because Esau holds system and way of life is predicated upon enchantments, man, and witchcraft. You know
That's right.
that word is kever or keber. It says association, company, band, shared association, society, a magician, charmer, spell. Yep. and that's all Esau's society is all based upon. All right, charming and spells, man. All right, well, in that book, the New World Order that I was showing you, bro.
Huh.
Yep. But yeah, Salakia, brothers. But yeah, I was that book in the New World Order that I was showing you. Pretty much, Esau pretty much tell you in that book that his whole system is about spells and enchantments, man, and charming. You know, that's all it's about. You know, well, that's how America was instituted off of witchcraft and sorcery and enchantments. You know,
That's right.
it says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. This nigga been doing this since he came into existence, being a damn demon. You know, it says, if so be thou shall be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. So the Heavenly Father, like, shit, do what you gotta do. You know, do what you gotta do. Right? Hey, go ahead and freeze all the bodies you gotta do. Gotta freeze, man. Okay, go ahead and get your get your Futurama thing going on, man. All right, you know, rock with what you gonna rock with. You know, you feel like you God, go ahead and do your be God like then. Do your God thing. All right, see where they get you. You know, it says,
That's right.
thou art worried in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Yeah, so let your cryogenics lab, your scientists, okay, let your different computer engineers and your different your biochemists and all these different witches and warlocks. Pretty much, they the modern day astrologers and stargazers and prognosticators. You know, your different well, you got actual palm readers and astrologers out here, man. Let them save you from what's gonna let that be your defense against your how about Shemi outside destruction that's gonna come upon you, man. All right.
Right. Yeah, they, hey, you know, just them not standing a chance. That's like an understatement, man.
Good. That's
So,
why
man,
so like you. That's why you how about Shemi outside like shit. Let them save you if they can do it, like, cause they can't. You know.
uh,
Yeah, you said you got what Second Thessalonians the second chapter.
that's right.
Con. Second Thessalonians 2. Where you wanted to start at?
I was gonna get to the point at 4,
Okay,
unless
okay.
you want me to start up.
Nah, you got it. You got it.
This is Second Thessalonians 2 and 4. It says, "Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God,
Mm-hmm.
or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing that he is God."
You got it, bro.
That's exactly what these Hebrew Edomites is doing, man. They just exalted themselves, man.
Yeah.
And we already know that's already a red flag, you know. Book of Sirach, the first chapter, is saying not to exalt thyself, but
What?
that's all Esau does, you know.
Oh man. Yep.
But he not only does that, he exalts himself above that is called God, you know, which we know is our power, you know,
Right.
the Most High, Yahweh,
Con, bro.
you know, or that is worship,
Yep.
you know, and that's just the spirit, you know, in the beast system, you know, he's basically working in that spirit of the beast, you know,
Yep.
so he's just really in that spirit, you know, of just, hey man, you know, it's just part of prophecy, you know, whoever is worshiping the beast, and they'll ultimately take that mark,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
That's just another sign showing that, you know, hey man, this man, this so-called white man is the devil, man.
Yep.
Like, there's no other way around it, man.
Yep. Yep. That's right, Art. Yeah, I got a couple more, Art. That was it on that, bro?
Yeah, that was the point.
Okay, con. I'll get one for you. No, it's Isaiah 14 and let's start at 11. This Isaiah chapter 14 verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art
Okay.
thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
That's right. We know that mountain of congregation, that's Israel. You
Yep.
know, but yeah, man.
So like you were saying something. My
Nah,
fault.
nah, you good? I think yeah, that was the point I was making on that particular verse. That's Israel. But going back up to verse 11, that pomp. What is that? I'm not sure 100%.
I
I
think it's
think that's
like
talking about
pretty
just
much
pride.
pride. Yeah, pretty much pride.
Right, Khan. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Khan. And that's basically the pride, man, of this place, man. Did that article? This is America. That did
Yep.
it sounds like some American shit.
Well. They pretty much it's a Russian company, but you know they trying to
Okay,
do the process. They trying to get this process going on in America. You know,
okay, Khan. You said Switzerland too, right?
Con. Well, it said
Okay,
it's going
Khan.
on in multiple countries. I don't think it's actually going on in America, but they're trying to push it over here.
Khan. Right, but I mean that's pursuant really to the whole infrastructure of this place, you know, this whole system. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna be brought down, as it says in the scripture, brought down to the grave. You know,
Con, bro. Con. That's right.
along with the so-called white man. You know, that's Lucifer basically. You know,
Yeah, that's it. The light bearer, the Illuminati.
the white man.
You
Khan. Yeah,
y'all bear the light of darkness in this world. You know.
that's right.
I got one more verse on that. It says, Isaiah 14:14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the most high. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Khan. You got it.
Yeah, kind. So, you know, that Esau trying to be like the most high. He want to be like the most high. All right, well, you're going to get your ass brought down to hell, which is the grave. All right, you know, and to the sides of the pit. All right, which is your system. Well, what the scriptures say? He that casts a stone on high, it shall fall upon himself. Roughly paraphrasing, and that's what's gonna happen with you. You know, this is what's gonna happen with Esau. You know.
That's right.
Yep. I got like two more. You had some?
Nah, you good.
Okay, I got like two more. We can wrap it up. I think it was 64 and 6 I wanted to get. This is Psalms. Yeah, let me start at 5. This Psalms chapter 64 verse 5. It says they encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? That's talking about Esau. This talking about the damn devil, man. Or he encouraged himself in an evil manner. This is an evil manner, bro. And then you should try to make it seem good, like, oh, this could help, you know, this could help, you know, the human life process. This could help, you know, us cure life threatening fatal diseases, man. Or this could be good for you, you know. You could actually, you won't have to worry about dying. You could live on and see your children's children grow up, you know.
And mind you, it's the same disease that these same devils is creating. You know.
Come on, bro. Great point, bro. Great point. You know, it says they search out iniquities. That's them being wiser than Daniel. You know, they say they search out iniquities. These niggas, they find out ways to do wickedness, man. Like they search it. They go deep with it. Well, here it go. It says they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. Whew.
Uh, that's basically their nature, man. They searching out iniquities. They basically researching everything. Like they got this thing all mapped out. You know what I'm saying?
Con, bro.
Just not everything except for the Most High, man.
Yep.
Everything except for righteousness.
Yep. Con, bro.
all on the left hand. You know.
But it say their heart is deep in wickedness, bro. You know, this is a prime example of these niggas actually think that they can freeze their bodies and preserve their life, man. Like you gonna escape Yahweh Shim Shai, man. All right, let me get this real quick, bro. I got a couple more, cause these niggas, like, you can freeze a body, you can't freeze a spirit. You know. Yes, like, yeah, but this nigga think he can freeze the he can freeze the flesh, but you can't freeze the spirit. How the hell are you gonna freeze a spirit? You got to be out your motherfucking rabbit mind, bro, out here, man. This nigga is crazy, bro. It says, this Hebrews chapter 12, verse 9, it says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reference. Shall we much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? You know? So, Esau, why don't you just bow your bitch ass down to Yahweh Shem Shai, which you can't, which we know he's not able to. That's why he's not, you know? But why or just to anybody who feels like, okay, you know, you want to live eternally, you want to have immortality, which we know immortality and eternal life is only promised to the nation of Israel. That's why Esau, he's trying to put the nation of Israel to death and try to get his birthright back so he can be immortal. All right, that's why he hate us, because we've received that promise and he hasn't. All right, so he wants to put us to death, you know. So he doesn't want to be in subjection to Yahweh Shem Shai and live. He want to or he wants to try to make it to where Yahweh Shem Shai has to acknowledge him, or he wants to, you know, be the Yahweh Shem Shai, you know. You gotta subject yourself to Yahweh Shem Shai, the Father of spirits. You can't achieve a mortality without Yahweh Shem Shai giving it to you, man.
He tried his Yahweh Shema Shah with some type of checkmate. Like, yeah, I got you.
Right? No, bro,
Not
no.
knowing that, yeah, knowing that you getting pranked right now. Like, this is all fixed, bro.
Yeah, he getting punked.
Getting punked, right?
Con. Hey, this the last one. This Obadiah chapter Obadiah verse 3, it says, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
You got it.
Kind, bro. So yeah, though you exalt yourself like a damn eagle, all right, like you on high, all right. This nigga actually think that he's gonna be able to achieve immortality out here, man. This nigga actually think that he's gonna fulfill his new world order agenda, where he's gonna have fucking robots out here, okay? Niggas gonna be having sex with robots, putting on virtual reality goggles, all right, in a damn virtual reality world, all right, damn jumping down, walking on water, you know? Like this what this nigga think he gonna do. He think the world's gonna actually be fulfilled in his wickedness. He thinks that, you know, his wicked world and his wicked agenda is gonna go forth, man. All right, but though you exalt yourself like an eagle, well, cryogenics, it's a prime example of it. Though you exalt yourself as the eagle, the Most High gonna bring your bitch ass down. All right, so you can learn how to freeze a damn body. Okay, I want to see you learn how to escape judgment. Okay, because you freezing a damn body, that's not gonna save your ass from the judgment that's coming upon you. All right.
Yeah.
No, so
That's right.
you can try to freeze a body all day long, nigga. Yahweh Shem Shai gonna grab your spirit. He's the Father of spirits. He gonna grab your little stupid ass spirit out your body, which you really don't even have no spirit, man. All right, but he's gonna take your monkey ass, okay? And you think you gonna freeze yourself? The Most High gonna grab your little monkey ass right out your body, okay? And you gonna go to the kingdom of heaven. All right, you gonna serve the nation of Israel. Okay, and after 1,000 years, you're gonna get your ass burnt the fuck up. You know, that's what's gonna happen to you. You all right? You're not gonna do nothing that you think you're gonna fulfill. You know.
That's right.
God.
I was just thinking. I mean, this is just one example. That just goes to show you how deep the wickedness of these Edomites. Like I mean, pursuant to as you just was bringing out, jump down to 18th verse, was coming to these red Hebrew Edomites, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna make it in the kingdom, but for that 1,000-year period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, You know, and like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, the list goes on, man. You know, I ain't trying to go off topic, but we know the wickedness of the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? This one example, right, just shows you, like, there's nothing you can do about this, man.
Right. Right. Yeah, like I said, the list goes on with this devil, man. This is just one of the many reasons why this nigga got to be taken out, you know, and why he's going to slave, why he's going to ultimately end up being completely annihilated from existence, you know.
That's right. And all you coons that want to say, oh yeah, Edomites, so white people, yeah, they can be saved. Like, hey man, death to you niggas, man.
Time, most definitely death to you niggas. All right. Yep. That's it. You know, you had anything else to add?
Nah, that was it.
Kind. Well, with that, you know, I pray that you brothers who may tune into this are edified, you know, by this lesson. We want to give our praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Basha,
Yahweh Shai,
Yahusha,
Bashem,
Basha,
Rakah,
Rakah,
Kadash.
Kadash.
Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone rule well. And peace and salutations to the house of David. Shalom to the elect.